everyone, it's Samantha from Scrapmaster's Paradise, and we are in Austin, and I wanted to do a sit-down video with you guys and just talk about where I am as far as my scrapbooking, my plan moving forward with scrapbooking, and I just have kind of a list I want to walk down. It's going to be a long, rambly scrapbooking video. It's about the scrapbooking, but some of it's not really about the scrapbooking. I've always said that scrapbooking is therapy for me, and it definitely is. In these past couple of months where I haven't really had access to my scrapbook stuff have really been hard. I really need that release. I need that creative expression, and so the last few months have been just really tough for me to not have my scrapbooking stuff. So when we first found out we were going to have to move, I went ahead and packed up my scrapbook room, sold off my furniture, and then I had a scrap room full of boxes for months and months. I think the end of April is when we found out. So May, June, July, and now we're into August. So 3 months of me having zero access to scrapbooking stuff. Even if I wanted to pull stuff out of boxes, I would have had to take it downstairs and do it on the dining table or something. My stuff wasn't really organized because it was in boxes, so I just committed to not scrapbooking for those few months, and it was really difficult. So now that we are in Austin, I finally am able to scrapbook again, and I scrapbooked again last night. I finally got my room set up. You can see right here. This is going to be my setup for the next year. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a whole scrapbook room again in my new house when we either build a house or buy a house after our lease is up. But for now, this is what I've got. I've got a shelf, well, half of a shelf, I'll explain in a minute, and then the desk. So I'm so excited. That's like the first thing we did when I got here was I went to IKEA and got my scrapbook stuff so I could start scrapbooking again. We've only been in this house for a couple of days and I'm already back to scrapbooking. That's how insanely bad I wanted to scrapbook. So I am back to scrapbooking. I will be doing videos for you guys. I want to do some tutorials, but mostly I'll probably do process videos because those seem to be the easiest ones to film. Those seem to be the ones you guys like a lot. And so I will do that probably mostly to music. I will probably still do some voiceovers, but voiceovers are so difficult for me right now because all of my free time is when Olivia is sleeping, and she tends to wake up when she hears me. Like any other noise could go on, bombs could be dropping and she wouldn't wake up, but when she hears my voice, magically she wakes up. That's just part of my new mom life, is I work around her and she's the little boss. So I'm working around her schedule. So for these months of not scrapbooking, I've had a long time to sit and think about scrapbooking and think about where I wanted my channel to go, think about blogging and think about the future of my future scrapbook room. And I also thought a lot about what I want my albums to look like. And so far, I'm just not pleased with my scrapbook album for Olivia. I just haven't done as much in it as I wish I would have at this point. I just need to get it done. And part of me thinking about, why did I not scrapbook more? Because I love scrapbooking. I've definitely got the energy to do it now. And part of it came back to, I just like getting new supplies, and I hadn't been buying new supplies hardly at all. And that really took the fun out of it for me. On the opposite side of that, I just signed up for like 5 scrapbook subscriptions. So I'm gonna get new product out the wazoo. I'm gonna be able to get the latest and greatest products through those kits. And I personally find scrapbook kits to be so wonderful because one, the stuff already coordinates, so I can just grab one of the monthly kits and scrapbook straight from that if I want to. Two, it's all coordinated. It comes right to my door. I don't have to go through pages and pages in a store and pick out the exact right products because I find that really time consuming. I have placed a couple of orders through Simon Says Stamp and through scrapbook.com. And while I, love being able to pick out my own stuff, I just don't have the time to sit there and search through all the products and look at everything that I want to look at. So it's just taken care of for me. It's already coordinated. It's going to be shipped to me. I don't even have to think about it. And I'll get new products every month. So I went ahead and just went gung-ho, signed up for a bunch of them. And I'll probably weed it down to see, how much I'm actually using each month. I'll start canceling some of my subscriptions once I figure out which ones fit my style a little bit better. And I've been able to look at them online the last couple of months and kind of keep up with them, but it's not it's nothing like having the product in your hand, using it month after month. So I'll really get a feel for which ones are my favorites once I have them in my hands and I've used them for a few months. And getting the new stuff just gets my mojo flowing. I really like getting the new stuff. I really like using the new stuff. It gets me excited about scrapbooking, and it's like Christmas every month. So I'm really, really excited that I signed up for the kits. Going along with that, my goal is to use up as much of the monthly kits that I get as humanly possible. So that means I'm going to be scrapbooking a bunch. So my scrapbook plan for my albums and moving forward with that is I want to get the previous month scrapbooked completely. It's going to be hard. It's going to be a challenge, but that's my challenge I'm giving to myself. I'm going to give myself a little bit of leeway with August because we are moving, things are happening. We're going to be unpacking a ton, but starting in September, I really want to get my photos done. So in September, I want my August photos to be scrapbooked. And then in October, I want my September photos to be scrapbooked. And in order to do that, I am going to have to do quite a bit of project life because I take just tons of photos. Already the last couple weeks, I've been making collage prints using pick frame. I've done a video on using pick frame to make collage prints. So I've been keeping up with my photos that way. Like every night I'll lay in bed, make the collages of the day's photos. And so I have less photos to actually physically print. So with that, I'm going to just be doing as many project life spreads as possible to get everything scrapbooked. And then for the more special photos or the ones that I think, oh, I have really cute butterfly embellishments that'll go with this picture, I will actually scrapbook those as a layout. So moving forward, I will have a lot of project life and traditional scrapbooking sprinkled into my album. And so I think that's a good compromise. I'll get the whole month scrapbooked, but it won't be all traditional layouts. It's going to be quite a bit of the project lifestyle, just, days, photos mixed together, and with journaling cards, in there too. That's my plan of attack for it. Now I still have thousands and thousands and thousands of photos to scrapbook between when she was born and up till now. So I was thinking, I'll order my photos at the beginning of a month for the previous month, and while I'm waiting for them to get delivered, that's when I will go and scrapbook old stuff, or that's when I'll catch up with that current month and then go back to the older stuff and get things scrapbooked. And I was also thinking, one of my me time activities is scrapbooking. So like maybe one morning a weekend, I'll get some extra scrapbooking time, and then I can go and do some of the older photos and get them scrapbooked. So I am going to be trying to stay somewhat current, but I also want to go back and fill in places. So I'm really going to try to get as much scrapbooked as possible. Now until September, which is like my cutoff to start doing this moving backwards and trying to keep current thing that I'm talking about with the months, I will just work backwards until our furniture and our boxes are delivered. I have a big honkin' stack of photos that I can scrapbook in the meantime, and then our stuff will be delivered. I'll have more photos to go scrapbook, and that will get me through the end of this month. And then I'm going to start my sticking to each month process, because I really, at the end of the day, the most important thing for me is to get it scrapbooked, and I just haven't been doing a great job of that. I've been scrapbooking a layout here and there as I've gotten the mojo flowing, but I really need to get serious if I want to get stuff scrapbooked. I don't want to be one of those scrapbookers that, when my kid graduates high school, I barely have a baby book done. I want to really have some stuff that she can look back at. She's getting to the age now where she loves looking at photos. So I really want her to be able to look at her album and see completed pages. And we're just not at that point right now. So I am kind of disappointed in myself that I didn't take it more seriously and get things done. And part of me is like, WTF, because I love scrapbooking so much. Why haven't I done this and made it a priority? Well, I know exactly why. I'm lazy. I want to sit on my butt and eat chips and watch TV. And I also have every other excuse in the world. Something needs to be cleaned. I have to cook something. I have to fold clothes. I have to do this. Everything else just takes priority over that me time and that, that priority of making the album look good. That's a really big thing for my family. I want to have this album so that one day if she wants it, she can have it, and otherwise she can just look back at it. I'm not totally convinced she's going to want to keep it forever, because I'm going to have a lot of albums of her. I'm not convinced she's going to want to keep them, but I think, she'll enjoy looking back at them, and more so than that, I'm going to enjoy looking back at them. I want to remember my baby's life. And so when she grows up way too fast, which she already is, I can look back at those baby photos and remember all the stuff and have all the stories written down. So it is important to me, and I've not been making it that priority. So I've been kind of kicking myself for not taking it more seriously and getting it done. But at the same time, you know, having that experience and having these couple of months has really helped me see where I could be and what I could do moving forward. So I'm really going to work on it. And my husband knows how serious and how important it is. And he actually loves looking back at the albums too. So I think he's going to make it more of a priority to spend some time with Olivia on the weekends so I can get even more scrapbooking done. Like I said, it's about the scrapbooking, but it's about more than just the scrapbooking, you know. Now, to make it really fun and exciting for me, I need those new products. So that's why I signed up for the kits. So the last thing I want to talk about is, where is this channel going? Where's my blog going? And I've been really not blogging very much, but I love making YouTube videos. I make YouTube videos on my family channel, and I want to make more on this channel too. So that's definitely going to be part of my priorities, is trying to get 2 to 3 videos for this channel a week. I don't know what they're going to be at this point. Like I said, there'll be mixes of hauls, process videos. I am on the Freckled Fawn design team still, so I will start doing Freckled Fawn videos coming up again here very shortly. I think I've already posted my August unboxing video. But yeah, I'm just really excited to get back into it finally. It's been so long. It's been so long. It's only been 3 months, but it feels like forever when I've been missing that, and I've just had time to think about my scrapbooking. So I really wanted to just make this video and talk about all of it with you guys, because I'm guessing some of you guys feel the same way as me. You love scrapbooking, you put everything first, and you really need that kick in the butt to just get it done, to just make it a priority. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. You got to hear like all the crazy thoughts in my head about scrapbooking. I am really excited to try to have a goal. I was getting my Freckled Fawn kit, but it doesn't include papers, and papers are a big part for me too. So I'm finally getting new papers, new embellishments. And then the other part of it was, I need a goal. So my goal is to scrapbook the previous month by the end of the month. And I think having that goal really will help me. I did love my daily challenge that I was doing, where I was trying to scrapbook for 30 minutes a day. And I feel like that really helped a lot. That one was really open-ended. I really just kind of lost my motivation for that. But I think this one will help me a little bit more, as I have a definite goal. I have so many pictures I want to get scrapbooked, so I can work and just chug away at those photos. And then hopefully it won't back up as badly as it's backed up now. I've got way too many photos to scrapbook now, and it is an overwhelming process when you're looking at stacks and stacks of photos versus, you know, a month's worth of photos could be just a little stack of photos. That's more doable. So that's all I've got to say. My video is going to be really long and rambly, so if you made it this far, give yourself a pat on the back. Have a wonderful day. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.